Hey. Alright, so this is cool. Now we're actually, like, impacting the plot of the movie. Because this is, like, the ending of Reloaded, where they're all at the power plants. And we at least get to see this in the movie. Like, we see what Niobe goes through. At least somewhat. Hold on. Did I kill that guy? No.
Man down!
Get the fuck... What are you doing, man? Yeah, the first couple levels of this game are kind of brutal, like when they really don't have much to do with the movie itself. But everything past the sewer levels I've enjoyed immensely. The chateau was great, the Morpheus chase was cool, and I'm sure this was going to be just fine. I can't imagine this being, like, bad. Of course, that'll be a good clip to use when I start getting frustrated. Just keep over and over playing me saying, "Oh, it can't be bad." Get back here. I'm gonna slap you like my husband slapped Chris Rock. Got a shotgun, a pistol, and that's it. Yeah, this animation's the worst. They maybe should have spent a little bit more time on that, I'm thinking. Because it looks very bad. Wait, can I climb this? Oh, hell yeah. Like a Super Mario World level. You can't spook me like that. That's illegal, sir. You have to disclose that you're there first. Every single enemy needs to say, "Hey, I'm here." You can't just sneak attack someone like that. It's rude. Stay out of the light. Okay. Wait until they're out. Okay, so part of this level is literally just wait here? Is what you're telling me? Just kind of twiddle my thumbs until Ghost just does something? Hey, there we go. I don't know where I'm going. I just had to T-pose around the corner. Yeah, I think there's so much you could do with a Matrix video game. I don't understand why they won't make another one. I would have to assume maybe the pandemic had something to do with it. But I really just don't know. I feel like there was a new Matrix movie. People would probably be clamoring for a new Matrix game. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like what I'm supposed to do. Okay. What on earth?
Can you sense them? The place is infested.
More snipers?
This mission is suddenly looking very...
Listen, I'm gonna take the lead along that path to draw them out. You nail them as soon as they show themselves.
My pleasure.
You know what? Let me do a stealth level. That'd be cool. Nice way to change up the pace. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to show off, guys. You gotta believe me. These SWAT guys are really invested in whether or not I was showing off or not, but I probably shouldn't just stand in the middle of nowhere. Really? How did I knock him down? I keep forgetting what button shoot is and what button kick is. It's only been a couple days since I last played this, but I don't know how I'm forgetting that much. So I'm looking for a ladder. Alright, you know what? Rude. Honestly. Well, that was easy. You know, I'm going to talk about The Matrix 4 for a little bit here, because I feel like I haven't really discussed it, and I know that a lot of people are very negative towards it, but I thought it was a very fantastic movie. Just the premise of the movie alone of, like, the Wachowskis just lost, like, I think both of their parents very close to one another, and then Warner Brothers gave them the option, like, hey, let's do a new Matrix movie, and I think there's a line in the movie where fake Agent Smith, Jonathan Mindhunter, says to Neo, like, hey, Warner Brothers wants us to make a new game, and they said they're going to do it with or without us. I think that's probably true. I think Warner Brothers probably approached the Wachowskis and said, we're going to make another Matrix movie with your involvement or not. And I think Lana Wachowski said in interviews, like, yeah, the opportunity to come in right after this traumatic event happened with my parents, and, you know, to have the ability to go back and bring back two people that mean so much to me. And I just think that's very powerful, and it's like the complete antithesis of, like, all these other big franchise movies getting new sequels, like the Star Wars movies. You know, no one involved in the new Star Wars movies, except for the actors, are involved with the old ones, and it just doesn't have the same feel. So being able to have someone who was instrumental in the original movie's success come back and do it on her own terms, in my opinion, is incredibly powerful and worth the price of admission, whether you like the movie or not. I just happen to also like the movie and think it was very, very well done. And just that alone is why I really enjoyed the new Matrix movie, but there's also a lot of meat in that movie that, you know, made me enjoy it on its own terms, other than just, like, the behind-the-scenes stuff. I could talk about the Matrix for hours. The only thing, like, I have issues with the Matrix Resurrections. Just, like, I wish, even just for one scene, we could have seen Hugo Weaving. I know there were, like, scheduling issues, and they probably just didn't want to work around it with COVID and stuff like that. So I get it. But just, like, one scene. I think Jonathan Mindhunter did a good job as the new Smith, but I really don't think, you know, just, it would have been so cool to see Hugo Weaving again. I'm sorry. Hugo Weaving is Smith. And no matter how many other good actors that they get to play him, it'll never be the same. And it also would have been nice to see Lawrence Fishburne back as Morpheus. But I like the Black Manta guy. Again, he did a very good job. It's not technically Morpheus in that movie, but, you know, it's a character called Morpheus, and he's based on... They say in the movie he's an amalgam, like, of Smith and Morpheus. So I just think it would have been nice to see Lawrence Fishburne. Him, I get why he's not in it more than I get Hugo Weaving. Because in the movie, Niobe even says, like, yeah, he's dead. It's been, like, 60 years. I don't think there's any way he would have been alive. So just some of that stuff. I wish Don Davis had done music for the movie. Or Juno Reactor. You know, Juno Reactor has some of the biggest bops that you think of when you think of The Matrix. You think of, like, all the Juno Reactor music. And it's unfortunate that none of that is in there. And the action in the movie wasn't spectacular, but also, that's not what the movie's about. And I don't mind that. So, that's my review of Matrix 4. Niobe, you're gonna get crushed. This is the scene in the movie, isn't it? Because we see her beat up two, like, rent-a-cops in, like, this room. So how's this level gonna go on past that? Unless she goes through a series of rooms that look like this. Wait, am I supposed to be doing something here? Can I shoot those out? No. Yo, what's this game want me to do here? Alright, what's my objective? Infiltrate the power plant. Okay, well I can't really do that. I see. This guide arrow is really bad. Genuinely. I'm gonna pick up that guy's gun. Did he die or duck behind cover? He disappeared and so did his gun. Nice. Nice combat roll, bro. Wait, can I not pick that up? I guess I'm full on ammo. I don't know, offensive grenade just makes me laugh. Like it's just telling a bunch of off-color jokes. Hold on, we're getting rid of all these guys. I guess I could just run by this all, huh? Alright, he died. He later died. Yeah, that stuff's cool. I don't care who you are. Running on a wall and kicking a guy in the head is very cool. Get out of here. I don't know how many times I shot that guy. Sorry, I'm leaving. Transformer. They're in the Transformer field. Why no Sysformer? Sorry, that was a bad joke. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Okay, she did it. She switched to it mid-air. That was nice. Ooh, I can finally make up for my mistake in that one level of destroying the Powerade machine. I'll see if I actually can get a Powerade. I can. What does it do, though? Does this accomplish anything? Also like that she levitates off the ground right before she grabs the Powerade. I'm gonna like crash the game because it's loading too many objects or something. Oh no, okay. It gets rid of the previous one. That would have been a nice little thing if Powerade was like a power-up or something, like it gave you invincibility temporarily. That would be a funny way to integrate like a product placement into a game like this.
Operator.
Can you find me specs on a chlorobromo methane gun?
My pleasure. Here it comes.
It looks like a grenade launcher. But why is it in a nuclear power plant?
It's used for nuclear accidents where it's impossible to reach a fire with hoses or extinguishers. The gun fires a pressurized cartridge, which explodes, releasing CBM gas. Puts out fires by robbing them of oxygen. One side effect is it causes human lungs to fill with liquid, effectively drowning them.
Thanks.
Nice. Where did I get this grenade launcher from? I don't want to accidentally use that and blow myself up, but I do want to kill these guys with it. Where'd it go? Hold on. Ooh. Good Christ. Oh, is it maybe just a, no, okay, just killed them straight out. I thought maybe it was like a smoke grenade launcher. Which would have been very silly. Transformers. Molin meets the eye. Also, I'm pretty sure Niobe's dual wielding before Halo 2 did it. So take that, Bungie, Bungie. Actually, when did Halo 2 come out? Was that like 2004? So yeah, I think this is pre-Halo 4. Suck it. They came up with the concept of holding two guns before Bungie did. No one else has ever held two guns before. So this is just the same level, right? Why did it have a loading screen in the middle there? Unless it figured maybe... I don't know. It would be too hard to do all in one go. Also, I've been saying how I miss games that had kind of janky shooting and like not shooting that you need to think about, like really where you're aiming. I've been playing a lot of Control lately on PS5, and that kind of has some janky shooting, but like in the way that I like it, where like you don't really have to think about it. You could just kind of aim and blind fire without having to aim, and I enjoy that. It feels very much like of this era of games, and I like that. Control was a good game. I got that for Christmas a couple Christmases ago, back in like maybe 18, 19. I think it was 19. And I got that on the PS4, and that is maybe one of the worst running games I've ever played. So I had to pick it back up on the PS5, and it runs so much better. But it's still, it's such a bizarrely performing game because there's still areas where it stutters. Like if you pause and unpause the game, it lags, which I've never seen ever, especially not in this or the previous generation. That's what you get. I wonder what the final boss of this is going to be, because in the movie, they don't really set up anything. Like, what is she going to fight, Agent Smith? I doubt it. Like I said, I don't think Smith's even going to be in this. Because why would he? Why would he care about Niobe? He seems fairly fixated on Neo. Okay. Yeah, here. I love the delayed reaction that they have to dying sometimes. Oof. Yeah, that's one thing I would have fixed in this game, is like being able to cook the grenade, because you just kind of throw it, and you throw it very far. There's no real way to like aim where you're throwing the grenade. Let me wait a sec for my health to fill up, because I don't want to just run in there and die. That would be fairly embarrassing. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on. Whomst. Whomst is shooting at me. Yeah, this level's fine. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more exciting. Like maybe, oh, you'd have to run through here in a timer because, you know, you've only got this specific window, like in the movie, where if you don't get it just right, you know, Neo's gonna blow up. Alright, come on. Get out of here. Oh my god, I was so scared that I just had the grenade launcher out. I like using the machine guns in this game. They just feel better. Also, this is possibly the most green level so far. Right, really? Yeah! That guy rolled away somehow. That's not fair. What? What did you say to me? Punch him in the grundle. I was hoping to grundle punch that guy to death, but no dice. Out of here. I still have no regrets playing this on easy, I gotta say. Sometimes I play a game on easy because I'm like, oh, this is really old, it's gonna be archaic and like janky. And I'm like, oh, you know, maybe I should have tried it on normal. I have no qualms about this one. I feel like this game would be basically unplayable if it was any other difficulty.